ago.
My name is Emily Revis. I was born January 29th, 1992 in Manassas, Virginia to two loving parents, John and Dana Revis.
I had my chance that I could make those people dance.
I grew up in Ashland, Virginia, which is about 30 minutes north of our state's capital, Richmond, Virginia.
But February made me shiver.
If only I had known what Richmond had to offer me musically when I was a child, I would be much better off. Alright, moving on to more things about me. My favorite vegetable is broccoli. Tudors is my favorite TV show. I love producing artwork. In fact, this is some of my own. And this past year, I learned that I can sculpt things out of ice. Look at that snow bear that I made! When I was little, my favorite band was Grand Funk Railroad, and I loved their rendition of The Locomotion. My first concert I ever went to was the Moody Blues Days of Future Past tour, and now my favorite band is the Guggenheim Grotto, just because their words speak to me. I've played the violin since I was in 5th grade, so that's about 7 years, and last year I got a free trip to England. This is me and my friends sword fighting in front of a castle. My brother's name is John Russell Revis. He's 2 years older than me. He's one of the most important people of my life because we've always been best friends. I've learned so much from him over the years, including when he started to pick up bass, I picked up the violin, and so he helped me join the orchestra. This is my family, my brother, my mom, and my dad, and we all work together pretty well. My mom and I are really close. She in fact went to Westminster Choir College for summer camp when she was 16 years old, so she's part of the reason that I'm here. More than anything else, I'd like to say that I'm like my dad. He's a goofy fellow, and he's taught me pretty much everything I know, from rapping me the ABCs when I was little to how to deal with a bad breakup. When I was in 7th grade, my dad had his first stroke, which was a giant learning experience for all of my family and forced me to grow up faster than other children. But there's no point in whining about it because stuff happens. Like when my mom wrecked my first car. While we're talking about family, I can't forget to mention my grandparents, who have done so much for me, and I wouldn't be here without them. I mean, they co-signed my loans. Also, I have to mention our new addition to the family. His name's Apollo, and he's a little rascal, can't you tell? I didn't really discover myself as a singer until about sophomore year of high school when I scored the role of Liesl in The Sound of Music. It was when I found theater and choir that I really settled into high school and found a good group of friends and who I wanted to be and my aspirations for life. They brought out my goofy side and everything else, and I was more confident in everything that I did. My favorite part about choir is when we did the madrigal dinners. We got to dress up in period costumes and everything. Mainly, my choir was a show choir, so the madrigal dinners provided us something different, and also, I just didn't feel like we had the choral sound to be singing those popular show tunes and everything, and besides, changing choral directors every single year did not benefit us at all. But it was senior year and my high school career was over, and I was ready to move on to college and graduate. I don't think I would be the same person without my friends. They've helped me through everything that I've ever needed them for, and they're such a diverse group of people that they add different colors to my life. Like, different instruments have different timbres. I have to make sure and mention my best friend of all time, Catherine Avina Smith. We've had our ups and downs, twists and turns, but we've helped each other through everything that we can, and given each other everything that we can. Look, she even introduced me to modeling, which I do as a hobby. Aside from all of the personal, touchy stuff, who I am is who I will be as a future music educator. I want to give children the same experience that I had, to have the same passion that I had, and understanding that you don't just need words in order to express yourself. You can have emotion and feeling and everything within music. Coming here to Westminster Choir College has helped me realize that even more and given me strength. I feel extremely fortunate to say that I already have best friends here and such a strong feeling of family within the entire school. So that's who I am and who I will be. Peace!